Here we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, LaShawn, how you doing? Come on, man. Good morning, DJ. How you doing? He said, let the festivities begin. I hear you. I hear you. Hold on one second. I hope everybody had a good week. We finally hit the end of the week, right? It's time for the weekend. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, hold on one moment. Running a little late today. All right. So we're going to try to make up for it. We're going to try to make up for it here. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, I like this. This is very much your card here that fell because I was just shuffling the deck. This is my clarification deck. It says optimism, hope, wish, promise. So Sagittarians are known for being very optimistic, for having very, oh, what can I say, positive attitudes. And I like that. I like that this is the card that popped out of the deck, okay? Because this right here, this is what your old Dusty and Crusty want you to be in this energy, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, thank you for welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today what we're going to do is we're going to do the weekly reading for Sagittarius, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, like the video, hype the video. If you want to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. If you want me to read you live anytime, that information is going to be in the description box of any of the lives. I go live, well, I go live 5 days a week now, but I go live for the all signs 3 times a week, okay? But if anybody's interested in me reading them at the end of one of these reads, let me know, and I'll be happy to accommodate, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, Sagittarius, you've got, what's this say? It says first aid kit, okay? All right, so this card says urgency, foresight, protect. It says be equipped for sudden needs with ahead of time planning. So Spirit is telling you you need to dot your I's and cross your T's for whatever could possibly show up. I feel like the reason why this card is showing up is because, you know, you got people lurking. Okay, you got people lurking around the corner and they ready to jump out at the first sign of them being able to surprise you. And you know, we talking about these old people, right? And I feel like, you know, I know a lot of y'all get tired of talking about the older person, but the reason why Spirit is telling you about this is because this person is treacherous. That's the word I'm hearing in my head. And Spirit does not want you to be blindsided by this person because that's what fuels them. They want to blindside you to keep you off kilter so that they can come in and do whatever it is that they want to do. They know they got to use the element of surprise now because the mask is falling off. They can't put it back on and it's fucking up their shit. Okay. All right. Then you got love at first sight falling here. It says the instant gravitational pull. you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. Okay, so Spirit is telling you when you meet your person, those of you that are still kind of mystified, you really don't understand what's going to happen when you meet this person. I'm telling you, you're going to know from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And Spirit is pretty much clarifying that, right, by telling you that, you know, there's going to be a gravitational pull between you and this person. You're not going to want to stay away from this person. You're not going to want to stop talking to them. This person is going to make you feel very comfortable. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into the meat of the reading. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is for Sagittarius Spirit. This is for Sagittarius. What is the message? Hold on 1 second. All right, I'll make sure that's right. Okay. Like I said, you know, this connection with this new person is destined. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay? All right, here we go. Before I started this reading, I heard Michael Jackson, Human Nature, was playing in my head. I don't know why. I feel like it's relevant to somebody because it played the entire time I was preparing myself to get on here. So it could be for somebody that's watching now. It could be somebody that's going to see this in the replay. But I feel like for some of y'all, that song may be significant. Okay, let's cross. Okay. And then how to meet. Ugh. Results. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Look, see? When I cracked the deck, this is what I saw, and Spirit brought it out again. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. This is your energy, right? So it's talking about you, you know, like, again, this being a destined connection. You're supposed to be in this connection with this person. And then look at the other card, Sagittarius. Oh, my God, you coming out swinging. We got the star. That's Aquarius energy. It is talking about both you and this person having a wish for each other. You are each other's wish fulfillment. I feel like you're both working on yourselves. You're trying to heal yourself. If you're not doing that, Sagittarius, you need to be doing it. It will behoove you to do it. Because I keep telling you, these things that Spirit has for you are rewards. They're rewards for you doing what you're supposed to do. This is not a collective where we get to chill. I don't know where they do that at. But it ain't here. This ain't that type of party where you get to fucking chill and then somebody come knock on your door and it's just gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that. Okay. And when you get into this connection with this person, there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to learn from them. They're going to learn from you. The two of you are going to learn from being together, and you're going to continue your ascension with this person throughout the rest of your life if this is who you want to be with for the rest of your life, okay? Look at this, Sagittarius. Oh, my God. Who in the hell was you talking to, Sagittarius? What good deeds have you been doing here with the Gemini card? This is the Lovers. This is talking about you and this person, vibing on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I love to see this. You know what? This just warms my heart to see this because I tell y'all this all the time. I go in on y'all. I go hard on y'all. This is everybody. I go like this on y'all, but it's because this is what I want. I want y'all to be able to come and tell me that. I want you to be able to come and tell me I found my person and it's beautiful and it's this and it's that. That's what I want. That's what make me happy. That's what make me feel like the stuff we do here is not in vain. I know that it helps you to keep moving forward. I know that too. But I want you to get whatever it is your end goal is. I'm wishing that for you as well. Okay? All right. Then we got the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, right? So this is talking about doing the work. Spirit is telling you need to do the work. If you want this connection, right, to show up here and it to be, you know, equal love, equal give and take, both you and this person are going to need to do the work. And I feel like you have somebody, like I keep telling y'all, whoever your person is on the other side, this person understands, you know, the idea of hard work, because I told you for them to get to where they've gotten in their life, some of you, your person came from nothing. And so they know what it, you know, what is entailed when it comes to trying to meet a certain goal. And they're about it, whatever they got to do. Okay. All right. So like I said, this is a past life connection with the Six of Cups as always. And then here's the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. So some of y'all I always know it's a lot of Sagittarius that watch me. They have Scorpio placements. I'm Sagittarius too. I have Sagittarius Venus. I have actually a Sagittarius stellium. So I have Scorpio placements as well. And then here's the Empress showing up here. This is you, and this is what you and your person are working towards. Stepping into your divine counterpart energy so you can live your life the way you were meant to. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Ooh, hot already. Okay. Okay. Some of you could have Aries placements. Anybody in this reading, let me just start saying it like that. Anybody in this reading that this reading is about could have Aries placements, right? I feel like this is talking about, for a lot of you, the Dusty and Crusty, the old person, they're trying to show back up in your life to play mind games, trick you, all these things. That's why Spirit keeps putting the person in your face to say, hey, don't forget about this person. Don't forget about this person, okay? Okay, it's the person you blocked, for those of you that are wondering who in the hell it is. But those of you that are here on a regular basis, you already know who the hell I'm talking about, right? Yeah, Spirit is clarifying the twin flame. That's what we talking about, okay? All right. Yeah, that's it. You already said it, DJ. Yep, not the moth to the flame. You right. Okay, so, hey, Shalimar, how you doing? So we got setting the record straight here. So this could be, I take this two different ways. This could be talking about this moth to the flame, as you call it, DJ, coming in, thinking that they gonna set the record straight, that it's, you know, that you about to believe some fucking lies, or, you know, because like I told you, this person understands that they've been exposed, right? They understand that you know a lot more than they realize that you do, but you know they don't know everything that you know. You know, it's kind of like, let me give you an example. It's kind of like when you learn in a language, right? The people that are the native speakers that you learn in the language of, they know you learn the language, but they don't know all the words, you know, right? So they got to be careful what the fuck they say to you, because they don't know. They could say a word and all of a sudden, you know, they got to watch how they talk around you, how they speak, because they could say a word and you will know exactly what they talking about. And so this puts this puts these people on alert. They have to be on alert. So I feel like that's what's going on with this old Dusty and Crusty. They got to walk the line, because they don't know what you know and they don't know what you don't know. They just going to try to come in and play the innocent person like they didn't do shit, right? I hear promiscuous girl. So promiscuous girl or guy is the one that sleeps around, okay? All right. So we've got, oh, thank you, Maybe. I appreciate that. So also with the setting the record straight, this is your new person coming in as well. This person is coming in from a place of truth, a place to compromise. This person wants to be honest with you, communicate with you, and tell you exactly how they feel. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's move forward. Okay, so the overall energy, well, not the overall energy, the energy for you this week is the Four of Wands. So you are headed towards a place of stability. You are about to step into this connection with this person where there's going to be marriage, celebration, like I said, again, stability, all the beautiful things that you've been wanting, okay? And then, like I tell you, it's going to be different race, different background, different religion for a lot of you, because you see the hands, they're two different colors. That's one of the ways Spirit is pretty much clarifying that, yeah, all the time I tell y'all, it's not going to be your normal type, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, Spirit is telling you with this toxic talk card that it is going to be an end to all this bullshit, right? It's going to be an end to all this back and forth, this nasty speaking and all this kind of stuff, because that's what this old person wants to do. They want to draw you back into the old paradigm, the way the two of you used to roll, right? All the toxic shit that used to happen between the two of you, they're trying to drag you back down into that element, because they realize that you have elevated. And so in order to get to you, is one of two ways they got to get to you. Either they got to come up to where you are, or they got to try to drag you back down to where they are. And so that's why Spirit is showing me this card, okay? All right. You say he need to go away. You'll never go back to that shit. I hear you, Melanie. Ooh, I hear you. Okay. So, see, this is one of the ways they're going to try to do that. It says with gossip, trash talk, and lies. Okay. All right. Then we got, look, this you chilling. You said she like, you like, what fucking hell, I'm chilling. I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. That shit is said, is dead and gone, right? Okay. I love that. I love how you coming out in this energy like that. This is such Sagittarian energy, the way you sitting, the way you showing up. I love that. Oh, okay, let's move on. Okay, so let me get this other card and see what they're saying. See, they in their feelings. They in their feelings, but let me tell you this. You see, look at this card. Look at what this person is doing. They pull a fucking condom out of their fucking purse. So Spirit is telling you they may act like they in their feelings, but that ain't stopped them from fucking being the promiscuous person they are. That ain't stopping them from fucking. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay? All right. Okay, so to cross, you say you're in a new relationship, Melody. That's good, but they ain't gonna stop that motherfucker from coming back. I will just tell you, they don't mean shit to this person. It don't mean nothing, cause to this person, they see all of us in this collective as a fucking possession. And that anytime they want to come in, they can fucking do. You know, y'all done heard people like that talk like that before, where they be like, oh, you know, pretty much they don't give a fuck what you want. It's about what they want. So this is the type of energy I'm picking up on with this person, okay? So to cross your energy, right, which is the Four of Wands, we got the Queen of Cups showing up here. So this is a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? So with this Queen of Cups card here, this is, like I said, it is Scorpio energy. Again, so like I said, a lot of y'all may have Scorpio placements. This new person coming into your life could have them as well. This is talking about both you and this person having a lot of love to give. And I feel like that's what's going to fuel this connection in a very positive way. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Done settling. Done settling. I keep hearing that damn song. This song it's got to do with somebody. It is okay, Jane's Addiction. And it's called Been Caught Stealing. It's an old song. And it goes, been caught stealing once when I was 5. Something like that. That's where it goes. And I keep hearing this song for some reason. It's somebody that this song means something to. Like I said, if it's not y'all in the chat, it's somebody that's going to watch this replay that this song got something to do with, because I keep hearing it. Okay? All right. So with the done settling card, like I said, you know, you and your person are both in this energy where you're tired of the bullshit. You tired of being backstabbed, you know, having people play games with you and all this stuff. And I feel like you're stepping into this new timeline that's going to open the door to the two of you coming together. Okay. All right. Because like I told you, I read for 3 different people. People who just broke up with the Dusty Crusty, the ones that are healing and waiting for the new person, and those of you that are already in the connection with your new person. Okay. All right. Here we go. See, yeah, you put look, no drama. That's what that Mary J. Blige song. That's what I hear when I touch this card. So you and your person, the new person, you're tired of all the BS that comes along with dealing with motherfuckers that act like this, that like have narcissistic tendencies, or they are narcissistic. Okay, all right. See, liar. They got the damn Pinocchio nose and everything, right? You say you love that song, maybe. And then we got drugs showing up here. It says medication, addiction. So I feel like Spirit is telling you that this is okay. Let me give you this. I know a lot of you are like, why is this person trying to put in all this effort into trying to pursue me now when I don't give a fuck about them, right? When they didn't do shit when when the two of y'all were together, or you were entertaining each other, or whatever the hell was going on. Spirit wants to tell you it's one or two things. Like I said, well, 3. Like I said, the narcissistic tendencies, or they are narcissistic, addiction we got going on here, and then they have some type of mental illness. Okay, that is what is going on. That is why. And then oh wait, there's a 4th. Entity attachments too. Okay, because I told y'all this is a collective filled with people that came here to bring light to the world, and whenever that happens, it's a situation where the dark always got to come and try to snuff out the light. So that's why spirit is so adamant about telling you certain things. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So first card, the third card is talking about your person, right? So your person has somebody false around them. Okay. That's doing the same type of shit that's what's happening to you. Okay. You said he's a controlling psychopath. Oh, wow. Hold on one second. Yeah. See, your person has somebody around them that's just as much of a fucking devil as your person, right? So, well, your ex-person. Let me say that because I don't want to offend y'all because I don't want nobody calling that old person my person either. So this reminds me of the devil. This is not the devil card, but it reminds me of it. So it says demonic, nefarious, diabolical, bondage. So this person wants to tie your person down. Your person got haters and people that are envious of them just like you do. That's what spirit is basically telling you, okay? So this is the card that is representing your person. They're showing up as your secret admirer, and it's saying there's somebody in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move yet, okay? All right. Okay, then we have friend, ally, confidant. So one or the both. I feel like spirit is telling you that when this person comes into your life, for a lot of you, you're going to start out as friends. And that's what spirit wants, because I told you, this is a connection where you and this person have the potential to go to the end. You can go to the end of your life with this person if that's what you're wanting. But, you know, it has to start off slowly because it's just been a lot of things that have been happening to both of you. And you really need to tread carefully and take your time. And this is about you, like I said, learning how to sharpen your discernment, use your discernment, learn how to choose the person, because a lot of you is going to be more than one person coming after you. You know about the old person, but then there's going to, for some of you, there's going to be several new ones, and you're going to have to figure out who your person is, okay? All right, here we go. Next card we're going to talk about is it's talking about you and this person when you meet. So you're going to be up in the clouds. You both going to be walking. I hear, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. That's what I hear. So you and this person going to have a head in the clouds when you meet each other. Like I said, I feel like you going to know who it is. I don't feel like the other people, if you really paying attention, I don't feel like any of these other people are going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes. Okay. 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 There's the person showing up again with the damn candle magic. They trying to do, like I said, they're trying to do anything they can to stop you and your person from coming together. Okay. Spirit is advising you to take this time. Those of you that are still single, and hell, even if you in relationship, you need to always love yourself and put yourself first. That is always the message in this collective, because that's the reason why we've gone through the things and experienced the things we've experienced, because we didn't love ourselves the way that we should. That love we want from the people from the outside, spirit is telling you, it starts with you loving yourself. Nobody can love you better than you can love yourself. That's basically what spirit is trying to get you to understand. And any relationship you have with anybody, it's a manifestation of what the hell is going on with you. So like I told you, these people that have stepped into your life in the past, right? There's negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. There are things that you have experienced in your past, right? That are in your subconscious mind that has attracted these things into your life. You can believe me or disbelieve me, but I keep telling you, the way this world works, everything is a mirror. Okay? I'm not saying you sat here and consciously, nobody sits here consciously and says, hey, I fucking want somebody come into my life and fuck me over. Nobody says that. But there are negative thoughts and limiting beliefs you picked up from things you experienced as a child and in your formative years that you had no control over. Because I keep telling you, they tell us 90% of our thoughts are not even our own. Okay? We got things floating around in our heads that we don't even realize. We don't even know where the fuck that came from. And then so it's about you starting to examine the things that you're thinking about, so you can have a more positive turn to the things that you think about, so you can attract what you want. Okay? So this new person coming into your life, like I said, you're learning how to love yourself. This is going to also create emotional intelligence. And this new person coming into your life is very emotionally intelligent. Okay? All right. So we got the parents card showing up here. So this could talk about their parents. really liking you, or your parents really liking them. It could also talk about you and this person coming together and becoming parents with each other, okay? All right. Okay, so Page of Swords is the next card we're going to talk about. This is a result of you and your person coming together. This old person is going to continue to watch you. They're going to continue to do their surveillance, their investigation, whatever the fuck they doing with the Page of Swords, okay? Air sign is someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is also talking about delays. This person trying to create delays. This person wants to come in, the old person, and give you some shit with no strings attached, because you know they all about the, there you go again, no drama, but they all about the fucking drama, right? So you see it says total drama action, okay? And then see, I hear 50 Cent, I want to take you to the candy shop, I want to let you lick the lollipop. This is what's coming off of this card when I touch it, okay? So this person is all about wanting to bring you drama, won't have, I hear, I want to sex you up. They want to have sex. They want to do all this crazy stuff and not give you any type of commitment, but they think that you're going to drop this new person for them just because it's them. That's why I'm telling you, these people, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, so when it comes to your person and how they're thinking about you, the new person, we got the Nine of Cups. So this person realizes that you are their wish come true, their wish fulfillment, okay? Baby, you singing. You singing, maybe. I love it. I keep hearing that there you go again. I've been caught stealing once when I was 5. I don't know who in hell that damn song is for, but it keeps playing in my head. Watch somebody come into the comments and be like, it's me, it's me. Watch. It always happens. Okay. So, all right. Like I said, the new person knows you the person that they're supposed to be with. But you still, you know, they got emotional manipulators around them, people trying to put on the fucking show, trying to hold back this connection, okay? And I feel like your person is, you know, I told you they watch you, the new person. I feel like they do like research on you in order to understand you. This is somebody that's coming in, like I told you, they have positive good intentions. They want to understand who you are. This is somebody that wants to love you for exactly who you are and not some fantasy, some shit that they, you know how people will have their own idea of what the hell is going on in the relationship, but it's something that some fantasy that's going on in their mind. Not this person. This is somebody that's very grounded. And so they, you know, they fantasize about the two of you being together, but I feel like they want to truly understand who you are, because when they come into this connection, that's the type of relationship they want, where the both of you really put in the effort to understand each other, okay? Good morning, pure love. How you doing? Okay. Okay, next card. We got 2 details that Spirit is giving us. So there's going to be a lot of passion between you and this new person. We talk about this all the time. You're going to want to rip each other's clothes off. It's going to be like that. It's like that, and that's the way it is. That's what I hear. And then we got strength, the strength card here, Leo energy. Okay, so this is about you and this person building up your courage and inner strength to step into this connection, to take the risk to be together. And it's also talking about, with the strength card, both of you believing in yourself. So I feel like this connection is going to heighten that, because I feel like the things you've been through in the past and in these other connections with the other people, these old people have like tried to chip away at your self-esteem, tried to beat you down, tried to do all these things. And so you and this person are going to come together. And it's just like when you have somebody with ulterior motives that tries to pull you down, this connection is going to raise you up. You and this person are going to you know, believe in yourselves more and believe in each other. And I feel like that's what's going to heighten all of that for the both of you. Okay. All right. So y'all, hold on. This deck here. Whew. Okay, so some of y'all have a copycat, or this could be your person. It could be both sides. It, you know, take it as it resonates, right? There's somebody that's trying to copy you. It could be whoever the old person you were with, the dusty and crusty. It could be their person, whoever they messing around with now. I feel like they feel intimidated by you. They feel like they can't compete because, like I told you, you live rent free in the old person's mind, right? But they still fucking around with other people. And whoever this other person is, I feel like this person is like trying to fucking dress like you. This is so fucking weird. I swear to God. Trying to dress like you, trying to be like you, because they're like a person that pick me. I don't want to. This person is like a pick me, okay? And so they're trying to do whatever they can to sway the Dusty and Krusty's attention back towards them, okay? And I know y'all don't give a fuck. I know y'all like, yeah, go back, because I don't want it, right? So, but the person, the Dusty and Krusty, they're very possessive over you. This could also talk about the new person kind of feeling a certain way as well. Like you, because I hear you're mine and we belong together. That's Richie Valens, right? So this old person has a lot of outdated thinking. They think crazy. You know that. You know they think crazy, because anybody that's trying to do this, because that's my thing. If somebody don't want you, why you still trying to go after them? Why is this? But it's a game to this person is what it is, okay? All right, so you're about to step into this honeymoon phase with this new person, right? So it's talking about this being the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. It says, let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance. So this is Spirit telling you, if you get into a new connection with this person, it's for those of you that are in a new connection. Do not put on your rose-colored glasses and just start charging off. Don't do the same shit you used to do in the old connections, because that was part of the reason why you had the meltdown you did, because you were all in your feelings. You were going forward, and the way we think a lot of times is you thinking you got pure intentions. You don't have ulterior motives, right? And we thinking, okay, automatically, because we feel that way, the other person feel that way, but the other people, some of these other people don't feel like that. And I'm not saying your new person is like this. I'm talking about the like how the Dusty and Krusty didn't give a fuck about none of that. They didn't want no relationship. They wanted to fuck. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to fuck and get attention from you. You know, how you put them on a pedestal, come in and out of your life, any kind of fucking way they wanted to do, right? So I'm saying all of this to say, you got to learn from the things, because that's what part of this is. All of this is a learning experience, and all of it, you know, is lessons. It's things that you gotta take from this. You gotta also show Spirit that you've learned certain things, and you realize, okay, this is where I went wrong. I'm not doing this shit no more, right? I hear this is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I don't know why I hear that. It's what's coming through my mind. Okay, so you're about to be in this honeymoon phase with this new person. Like I said, Spirit is telling you don't get swept up. Okay, the old person is going through some type of money issue with the bank failure card. Okay, that's one of the reasons why they're trying to come back, because they looking for whoever the hell they can find to you know, continue to help them finance their lifestyle, because whatever way they spending their money or whatever the hell they doing is, you know, their shit's fucked up now. Okay, so this connection between you and this new person, this is Spirit telling you, you know, this is God. This is ordained by God. So it doesn't matter what this old person is trying to do, or old people, because I feel like you both got a Dusty and Krusty on each side. It doesn't matter what these old people are trying to do. God is telling you this what's going to happen. What I want is what's going to happen. Okay? All right. Let's get the advice. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, Sag. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we got burned out showing up here. It says, you feel emotionally burned out right now, Sagittarius. Retreat and recover before continuing, okay? So some of y'all, you got to make sure you are attending to your own emotional needs. That's why Spirit is showing you this loving yourself card, okay? Because you can't give to nobody else. You can't be in a relationship with nobody else. You can't show up the way you want to with other people if you don't tend to your own needs first. This is like how we're taught, especially women, to just give it all away to every fucking body else. And then when we look down in the cup for something for us, there's nothing there because we've given it away to everybody. So now this is about you stepping into a new timeline where instead of you giving it to everybody else, you're giving it to yourself. The overflow is what you give to everybody else. But what's actually in the cup is your love. It's the self-love. Because without you loving yourself, you're not going to be able to sustain the type of connections you want to have. Okay? All right. Then we got Lone Wolf showing up here, Sag. It says, are you really a loner? Or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Okay? That's something for you to think about. Okay? Everybody's afraid of getting hurt, right? Everybody is, but you can't let that stop you from living your life. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? Because when you are on your deathbed and you about to exit, you don't want to be sitting back having regrets because, okay, that person loved me, or we could have probably had something great. I'll never know what happened because I didn't show up the way I should have shown up, or I let fear hurt you. They wanted to hurt you and tear you down so badly until they fucking changed your character and stopped you from being optimistic, stopped you from being hopeful, stopped you from being all those things we looked at in the first card. I keep telling y'all got this beautiful energy that you're sitting in, Sag, but you got somebody trying to tear that up. Because this person, whatever the hell they went through, whatever, this is what happens when you fucking unhealed. You don't give a fuck about nobody else. You not happy, you miserable, you want every fucking body else around you to be miserable. Just like when you happy, a truly happy person wants everybody to be happy, right? Okay. Then the last card we got showing up here, Sag, is compassion. I'm sure not compassion, comparison. It says, comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are, Sagittarius. So with this new person, don't be comparing them to the Dusty and Craig, because they're going to be unlike this person at all, okay? They're going to be the complete opposite, night and day from this person in the way that they treat you. You're really going to understand where this other motherfucker fell short when you get into this connection with this new person. That's what Spirit wants you to understand, okay? All right. Let's get these messages from your person, and then we'll get your oracle card. There you go. It just flew out. Okay, illusion. Okay, it says, I may be quiet right now, but you are always on my mind. There's SWV. You're always on my mind. So it says, remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I am coming back home. Okay, so your person, like I said, they're preparing themselves just like you are for the two of you to come back together if you're not already together. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your oracle cards, we have disguise. It says some elements of this relationship are hidden. So Spirit's not going to let you know everything about this connection because they don't want you fucking it up. Okay, they're never going to tell you everything, right? Then we got reaching out, Sagittarius. It says expect a call or text from your person of interest. So a lot of y'all, your person getting ready to pick up the phone or text or do whatever it is they do, come up to you or whatever. Because some of y'all, your person is around you, I feel like, okay? All right, and at the bottom of the deck here, this is where you're headed if this is what you want. It says marriage, wedding bells are ringing, okay? All right, Sagittarius, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a good weekend. And if you want to stay, we're about to do Capricorn after this. You're perfectly welcome to do that, okay? Love y'all, Sag. Keep yourself balanced and have a good rest of your day, okay? Bye. Love y'all.